try to come up with it, but it's Irvine flipping it ahead. He gets knocked down. We have bouncing pucks, and we're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a hit from behind, I think, against Matt Robidoux.
Yes, he flattened the OFA player right at the neutral zone, right at the red line, and caught him from behind, and referee Tommy Caruso. We had one of those up in Norwood, and usually they're not going to allow any leeway. And a lot of times it looks like, you know, when he starts to throw the check, it's head on, but the opposition player kind of turns his body, Jerry, and ends up, he's checking him from behind, and they're emphatic on that.
They're going to make that call every time.
Yeah.
We've got Irvine centering the power play unit here. Scott Wilson moves up to play one wing along with Jordan Spears. And at the points is going to be Corey Boyer. And we'll pick up the other one in a moment as the puck in the Massena zone. Blue Devils control. Back along the 45 to the point. Boyer has to do a nice job to keep it in. He flips to the circle. They bounce it in the corner. Back into the circle. Bounces to Boyer. Boyer picks it up, poke checked away, gets it back, sharp angle shot, and the save made by Meacham. That was breadbasket area. Meach grabbed it and held on.
Through some traffic, though, but Corey Boyer got that shot up high, and again, you want to get it down low, just like Brian Carroll did on the Raiders power play. Nice low shot, gave the rebound. You mentioned Corey Boyer. Those are brothers out there, Corey and Eric. Cork's he's a senior, 6 foot, 200-pounder, and little brother Eric's only 5'8", 158-pound freshman.
Off the face-off, puck controlled by the Raiders, but not out of the zone. Puck dumped into the corner by Drew Johnson, who's playing 1 point. Steve Smith can't get it away from Irvine. Irvine circles behind his own net, trying to set up shop there. He flips it on the 45 to Wilson. Back it goes. Irvine back to the point. Boyer. Boyer will go to Irvine. He's got some room, flips it in the middle, bounces in the circle. They bang at it. Finally, it's controlled by Massena, and they'll dump it out to center ice. Just barely, right back in again, but Carroll is there. And he's going to waste some time this time and finally dump it right on net. And McClear has to make the save. 1-0, Raiders lead. We're in the first period. Raider goal on the power play, Ryan Gagne. Here comes Ogdensburg again, Chuck Irvine. This time he's offsides as he skated right along the blue line, and Wilson went in ahead of him.
One thing I would bet the ranch on that the Raiders practiced this week was practicing against the umbrella power play. Ithaca used it last week, and the Raiders weren't set for it. I imagine they worked that diamond in a little bit at practice this week, and so when that does happen, if a team does throw that umbrella against them, they'll be a little more prepared. Ithaca was very, very successful on that power play.
Jacob Wells out to take the face-off, and he's got the puck, and he dumps it deep in Massena territory. Rochford back there. Raiders still killing for another 15 seconds. Rochford bangs it out to center ice. Dumped right back in the zone. Park picks it up, and he rifles it right on. And McClear has to make another save from long range with about 5 seconds. Now it's Angstrom out there doing some damage behind the net. He and Boyer go together. Angstrom still has it. That'll take care of the penalties. The Raiders are back to even strength. As Robidoux steps out of the box, throws a check, the puck bounces free, and Rochford picks it up. Here's Rochford, drops it, and the shot right on, and the save made by McClear. I thought somebody was in ahead of that one, but no call on the whistle, and they'll face it off inside Ogdensburg territory.
I tell you, we've talked about them many times last year, and we'll talk about them many times this year. That's 6 and 23, the dynamic duo, the two Nats, if you want. That time it was Tad Engstrom. He was giving big Corey Boyer all he wanted in behind the net. Boyer was trying to tie him up, and he couldn't handle him. Engstrom's giving away about 4 or 5 inches.
Robbie Whitcup out there with Mankies and Michaud. Off the face-off, puck to the blue line, poked in by Horan. He keeps it in the corner. Nice play. Puck bounces behind. It's tied up there. Mankies battling for it along with Michaud, but the Devils come away with it by Scott Wilson. Wilson on the headman to Dylan Kinch. Here's Kinch into the Massena blue line. Horan poke checks away. The puck bounces in behind the net. Stevie Smith there has it knocked away. In the corner again, Dylan Kinch after it. Here's Kinch. Flips it behind the net. Smith will pick it up for Massena. Over skates. Lost his footing. Comes all the way back to the point. Here's a shot through traffic. Good save. Great save by Meacham. Puck along the boards. Raiders move it out to center ice. Hard check thrown by Michaud. We're going to have another penalty, and it's going to be another hit from behind.
You bet.
And again, questionable, but they're going to call it.
Yeah, it is. They'll call that just about every time. It looks like Aaron Michaud's going to pick it up, and Tommy Caruso is going to make the same call. Big number 19 out there for the Raiders. Missed the first 2 games. I'll tell you, he's going to be a good one. Kevin Horn. 5'11", not too big, 145 pounds, only a sophomore, but the Raiders certainly will welcome his presence. I saw him in the lobby the other night and asked him if he was going to be ready for tonight, and he said he was. I said, think you can do the job? He said, you bet I can. I just wanted to see what type of answer he'd give, but he gave the right one, that's for sure.
Raiders trying to kill another penalty as the puck bounces into the zone. Here's Scott Wilson with it in the corner, setting up. Wilson flips it to Irvine, back to the point. Boyer skates, winds, fakes the shot. Now he slides it right through the middle. Puck bouncing, stays in there. Now it's cleared finally out to center ice as that puck just bouncing around and nobody can get a stick on it. Now back after it is Corey Boyer again. Boyer flips it ahead, poke checked away. Long reach of Park again with a poke check, and it's down the ice. Racing after it, Ryan Gagne. He and Boyer go together, and they battle for it, and the puck picked up by the other man back, which is Drew Johnson. He'll head man to Irvine. Chuck Irvine in on the off wing, sets up in the circle, then takes it deep in the corner, right side of goaltender Meacham. He'll move it on the wing to Wilson. Wilson back to Boyer at the point. He winds up shot deflected in behind the net. Puck cleared to the blue line and bounces out to center ice with about 25 seconds left in the man advantage. Blue Devils have had some chances on this power play, but the puck stolen away by Brian Carroll. He's going to waste some time. Flip it. Boyer steals the pass. He's going to take it in himself. He winds up, gets the shot, and fires it wide. And Meacham comes out of his net to get it off the backboard and hold on for the faceoff. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. 6:41 in the period. And on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard, it's 1-0 Massena. Hey, is Wall Street taking you for a ride of your life? Well, now is the time to open a safe and secure North Country Savings Bank high-interest certificate of deposit. Stop in at a branch office of the North Country Savings Bank, Canton, Potsdam, Massena, and Ogdensburg.
One of those great scoring opportunities. Well, we'll pick it up in a second.
Off the faceoff, Raiders control.
A great scoring opportunity just a second ago. Shot came from the point. Drew Johnson and just parked in front, coming across number 2, Jacob Humel. Redirected it just wide of the net. That had Meacham beat.
Horan with the puck now at his own blue line, drops to Smith. Headman goes by everybody. Knocked down there by the Blue Devils. Stolen away. Angstrom flipping through to Robidoux. Robidoux winds up, flips to Angstrom. Angstrom short side shot, hits somebody. Races after it, pick it up in the corner. Poke checked away. Robidoux after it, in behind the net over skates. Puck cleared around the boards and takes a funny bounce out to center ice where Kevin Horan gathers it in. Horan with a puck in his own zone, looks, flips it off the boards ahead. Knocked down, bounces free. Here comes Rochford across. Rochford with Robidoux. Feeds to Robidoux. Nice pass. Robidoux for Angstrom. Shot, score! Bang, bang, bang! And the Raiders lead 2-0 on a perfect three-way passing play.
Oh, that was a beautiful three-way passing play, but a grievous mistake up here right at the neutral zone by number 10, David Beldock in the neutral zone. He reached for the puck. He was going to try to just poke it by the Raider forward, and he fanned on it, and Matt Robidoux tipped it by him, created a 3-on-2 situation. He and Paul Rochefort worked the puck across the blue line, tic-tac-toe, and they finally ended up with a nice Rochefort laying it across the crease to just parked off to the goaltender's left, and big number 6, Tad Engstrom, put it home, wristed it upstairs, and the Raiders lead 2-0. That'll be Engstrom from Robidoux and Rochefort.
Here come the Raiders back across again. Here's Robidoux trying to bust his way through. Has the puck taken away by Johnson, who dumps it off the boards out to center ice. Adam Wood. Wood got a chance to play defense against Ithaca, and he's getting another chance here today. Puck sitting at center ice as they battle for it there. That was Rochford banging after it. Now comes to Carroll, who bangs it ahead to Rochford to Robidoux, knocked away. Here come the Devils across the blue line. They got a man free in front. A shot side of the net, I guess. Yeah, looked like it was going in, but it was behind the net and got tied up in the mesh. And we'll have a face-off inside Massena territory. We're down to 5:19 left in the first period. On the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard, Raiders lead 2-0.
And at the 9:07 mark of the first period, his second of the year and second of the night for the Raiders, Tad Engstrom from Matt Robidoux and Paul Rochefort. Just a beautiful three-way passing with just a bad mistake in there by the OFA defenseman.
Wilson will take the face-off against Robbie Whitcup off the draw. Park with it. He bangs it ahead, bounces down the ice. Think that'll be an icing call on Massena. And we'll take it right back into the Massena zone and do it all over again.
Raiders back in action not until next Wednesday when they travel up to Canton to take on the Golden Bears. So they've got a week off after tonight to kind of gather their strength and get any walking wounded healthy. And we'll be back with you next Wednesday evening from the Canton Pavilion.
The Canton Pavilion. Face-off left side Massena zone after the icing. Whitcup again. Off the draw puck. Here's a shot knocked down. Bounces off a couple of legs, and finally Francia bangs it off the glass out to center ice. Picked up there by the Ogdensburg D, and they move it back ahead to the Massena line, right back out again. Intercepted again by, let's see here, Dan Weirs. Puck bounces free. Bounce pass by Wilson goes to Weirs. Weirs bangs it ahead to the Massena line. Francia tries to flip it, has it knocked down in front. Save made. Oh boy, big grievous mistake there. Puck goes in the corner. Good opportunity. Back to the point. Here's a shot from the point, right on, and they score a goal. And that's going to be, I believe, Dylan Kinch getting the goal, but the Raiders, couple of grievous errors that time.
Well, that's we talked about. You have one given to you, you give one away. Again, the Raider, that all started with an unforced error in front of the Raider net. The defenseman coughed up to Jacob Humel, and goaltender Matt Meacham had to make a good save, but the puck went in the corner, went back to the right point, and the defenseman took a shot through traffic and hit something. Meacham made the save, but it came right out to number 18, Dylan Kinch, and just before he was flattened by the Raider defenseman, he poked it into the empty net. Good, hard-working goal, but it all started with a unforced error, just like the Raiders' second goal started with an unforced error.
So that cuts the Massena lead to 1. 2-1 our score here. Raiders lead. 4:34 left in the first period. Off the draw. Gagne facing off for Massena. Puck dumped to the Raider line. Steve Smith with it. Circles ahead and flips it. Ogdensburg intercepting there. Right back into the zone it goes. Off the stick of Drew Johnson. In behind the net. Raiders defense trying to move it around. Kevin Horan in the corner now. Coming back to help out is Chris Converse. He gets tied up. Horan battles for it. The puck skates in front, and it's picked up there by Nathan Whitcup. Here comes Whitcup leading the attack, about 1-on-3. Skates by one. Here's Whitcup centering pass right in front. Oh, Converse. Puck goes back to the point. Smith shot. Good save by McClear. Good opportunity for Massena. Great pass by Converse. Now the puck dumped right back in Ogdensburg zone as they clear it. Try to clear it out of the zone. Gagne keeps it in. Gagne steals the puck. Here's Gagne right in the slot. His shot right on, and it hit off a leg into the corner. Raiders try to move it back in, but it bounces off a leg to the blue line. Ryan Gagne keeps it in again. Finally, the Devils move it to center ice. Horan picks it up there, dumps it right back into the Ogdensburg zone. It's intercepted. Back the other way. Johnson takes it into the Massena zone. Picked up there by Horan. Flips it ahead to the blue line and out to center ice. Bouncing puck dumped back in the Massena zone. Horan is there. Kevin Horan. Nice headman pass Smith. Smith trying to feed Converse. Bounces away. Right back on the Devils across. And they just dump it in the corner. They had a little trouble getting onside. Horan again picks it up. Circles back the other way. Here comes Kevin Horan. Gets tied. Has it taken away. Here's a short side shot. Oh, hard check thrown by Robidoux. And the puck picked up by Horan. He'll flip it around the boards. Tried to be a little bit too fine with it and got caught. Now the Raiders move it ahead. Robidoux out to center ice. Whitcup, headman to Converse. He overskates. That'll be an offsides. Ooh, they didn't call it. Oh, Massena dodged one right there. Here's Robidoux with it, trying to skate by the check. He gets hauled down. The puck bounces free. Picked up by the Devils. Out to center ice they come. This pace is picked up a little bit. Not saying it's any better. It's just the pace is picked up. The puck picked up by Big Dave Park. Park's headman knocked off a leg. Puck in behind the net again. Wood with it. He'll flip it ahead. Trying to get it to Rochford. Stolen away in front. Here's a shot in the corner as it didn't get through. Picked up by Wood. Adam Wood with it. He'll go on the other side to Park. He flips it ahead out to center ice. Devils come up with it there. Here comes the Robidoux with it, and he lost his edge. The puck bounces free. I think we're going to have a line change here as Robidoux skates off, and Rochford has to drop the puck back to the Massena blue line. Adam Wood with it. Nice headman pass. Whitcup takes it across. Feeding for Angstrom in the corner. Angstrom throws a check as he and the defenseman, Eric Boyer, go together. Puck bounces free. There's Angstrom. We have a whistle. And we got another call from way behind for interference, and it's going to go against Massena.
Interference call. You mentioned the play is picked up. At least the Blue Devils play it picked up. Jerry, you always say mom's chicken soup picks you up when you're not feeling well. Well, there's nothing like a goal will pick you up, and the Raiders were cruising along 2-0, but then that mistake at minute 19 seconds after the second Raider goal, the Blue Devils got one, and they really picked up their game and have been all over the Raiders the last couple minutes. Bad call, bad non-call. Definitely the Raider forward was offside, as you called. He went in first, and he kind of turned himself around. He was inside. The puck was outside the blue line. He reached back and pulled it over, pulled it in, and right in front of the official. Didn't call it.
Off the face-off, Rochford with it, takes it across, trying to flip it. Engstrom, oh, it just bounced under his stick. Raiders trying to kill here, but they've got the puck in the Ogdensburg zone. Finally, it's poked away and picked up there by Chuck Irvine. Irvine for the Blue Devils. Clips to the Massena line, dumped in the corner. After it is Brian Carroll. Carroll out there with Francia, Rochford, and Engstrom. And Engstrom bangs it, gets knocked off the puck. It goes back to the blue line. Here's a shot from the point. In behind it goes. I think Meacham got a piece of it. Puck in the corner, controlled by the Devils. Jordan Spears. He'll go back to Boyer at the point. Fakes the shot, and then takes it along the boards to the 45. He'll still control it. Dumps it in behind, trying to give and go. He almost got it back again, and the puck bounces to the blue line. Kept in at the point by Drew Johnson. He flips it around the boards. About 45 seconds left in the man advantage. In the corner, Jordan Spears flips it in behind. They're going to try the give and go again. Irvine back to the point. Boyer winds up. His shot is blocked. Bounces down in front. It's cleared. It comes to Engstrom. Flips it in. Oh, he almost got it to Rochford breaking. Puck dumped back in the zone. Delay off sides. Raiders are going to pick it up and dump it down the ice. And another save made on the long shot taken by Brian Carroll.
And what a block by number 23, Paul Rochford.
Back down comes Ogdensburg, making it across. Well, they didn't make it across the blue line. They're going to have to dump it. And the puck comes to Carroll. Brian Carroll cranks it up, off the glass, down the ice. And we're down to 5 seconds left in the man advantage. McClear comes out of his net to play it ahead. Bouncing back in the zone is Wilson. Takes it across, drop pass, Irvine. Irvine just dumps it in the corner. We're down to 19 seconds. Penalty as he laps. Steve Smith with a puck. Here's Smith skating out of the zone. Headman pass deflected. Robbie Whitcup picked up by the Devils. They move it to the Massena line. Intercepted, dumped ahead. Here come the Raiders. 8 seconds left. Here's an opportunity. Mankeys gets by one with a shot. And we have a whistle. And what was the call? A slashing call on Massena?
On Ogdensburg, I do believe.
Raiders had the puck.
Well, the goaltender made the save. I think the whistle came after the save.
After the save. Okay, 5 seconds left in the period. That's going to be slashing call against Mike Chambers.
Little things department on that power play. All started with a great forecheck by number 7, Chuck Irvine, down on the Massena end as he forechecked the Raider defenseman. Then Ogdensburg kept it in. Were all kinds of pressure. Come back to the point. Shot coming from the point, a dangerous shot, but number 23, Rochford, slides out and blocks it, just diffuses all that effort. But 2 good plays, one by Ogdensburg, one by Massena.
Face off, plenty of time, 5 seconds left in the period. Robidoux will take the draw for Massena against Chuck Irvine. Pretty good first period of high school hockey here at the Massena Arena. Face off right side. Off the draw, bouncing puck controlled by the Devils. There will be no shot here as they just bang it out to center ice. And the period will end with the Massena Red Raiders leading 2-1 over the Ogdensburg Blue Devils. The Raiders will have
Massena High School hockey.
Off the face-off, Raiders on the power play. Engstrom backhands it deep in OFA territory. McClear clears it around the boards, kept in at the point by Big Dave Park. He'll drop it off at the circle. Ryan Gagne loses it off the end of his stick, clear to the blue line, kept in by Park. Nice job. And that reach does it every time. Here comes Gagne in the circle. The shot right on, the save made, kind of chest high. He'll make that every time. Gagne again picks it up, takes it back to the top of the circle. Left side goes to Park at the point. He winds up, shot right on, save made, and McClear covers up. And again, no traffic in front.
Oh, got to go. Nice low shot, but boy, when they see that defenseman cranking it up, they got to get to that net, do some screening, pick up some rebounds. I'll tell you, those 58-footers, high school goalies like Josh McClear are going to handle those all the time. You got to create some traffic, create some guys there for the rebounds.
Brian Levac, the Massena defensive coach, just called David Park over to say something, and Park's got the puck. Off the face-off, he flips it. Engstrom to Robidoux. Park to Robidoux. Robidoux to Carroll. Carroll fakes the shot and lost it off the end of his stick and out to center ice. Raiders have to regroup. And that was another unforced error right there as it just rolled off the end of his stick, and the Devils are going to clear it down the ice, and Meacham has to make the stop right there. Here's Meacham. He's going to leave it for Carroll. Carroll picks it up behind his own net with 24 seconds left in the power play. Here's Carroll. Headman pass goes off Park's leg, and he'll have to come back after it. Carroll gets taken out of the play, and the puck stolen by Irvine. He's got a man in front. He doesn't pass it to him, though, goes back to the point, and the puck knocked away. Raiders move it out to center ice. Poke checked away. Angstrom ahead to Robidoux. Robidoux, nice pass to Angstrom. Angstrom shot, score on the backhand, and the Raiders turn one around as Ogdensburg almost scored. The Raiders come back the other way and get another power play goal.
Tad Angstrom, just a beautiful deke on goaltender Josh McClear as it all started up at the blue line when Matt Robidoux made a great move down there to tip the puck just by the OFA defender, and he and number 6 broke down a 2-on-1 situation. Actually, it was 2-on-2, and Robidoux slid it between the two defenders, and Angstrom darted in there, picked it up, and went in on McClear and beat him with a backhander to the glove side.
So the Raiders pick up a power play goal. That happened with 1 second left in the man advantage.
1 second on the clock up there, so we've got to draw another lucky winner to our Powerade power play, Jerry.
We do indeed, and Coach will let you do the honors this time. Pick one up there.
Yeah, here we go. Got one right there.
Okay, very good, sir. And who do we have? Okay, the winner. We'll mention the winner as soon as we get a break, but here comes Mankeys. Nice pass in front, shot, save, McClear, and he'll hold on. Good opportunity for Aaron Michaud on a nice pass from Mankeys.
Oh, Aaron Michaud looking for his first varsity goal, and he's going to be a good one. A good-looking sophomore. Just coming in on that right side, took a nice pass from Steve Mankeys and really got off a shot in a hurry. Josh McClear up high, McClear able to save and corral the rebound.
Okay, our winner, our second winner tonight is Cody Holliday. Cody Holliday is the winner.
I know Cody.
And Sally knows, our statistician knows Cody. Off the face-off, puck in the corner. Mankeys throws a check. It bounces free, though. And it squirts into the circle, and the Devils will move it out. Out to center ice. Here comes Ogdensburg. Into the Massena zone, off sides, and the whistle blows. Our broadcast tonight on WMSA brought to you by your good friends at Massena Optics, located in downtown Massena. Al Kieswetter and the gang. Also by Reynolds Metals, St. Lawrence Reduction Plant, working together. Their quality shines through. And by Massena Building Supply. Downtown Massena, a lot of great holiday bargains at Massena Building Supply. On the offsides, the face-off, controlled by Steve Smith. Here's Smith, he'll dump it. Off the glass, deep in Ogdensburg territory. In behind, the Blue Devils try to move it out. That's Dan Weirs, doesn't clear the zone. Puck along the boards. Kept in there again. Robbie Whitcup dumps it in behind Drew Johnson. Grant Johnson flips it around the boards and all the way down the ice. And they waved the icing off. No, they didn't. The whistle will blow. And the face-off will come all the way back inside Ogdensburg territory. 12:45 left in the second period. Corky's Collision scoreboard reads Massena 3, Ogdensburg 1.
His second of the night and third of the year on a power play, Tad Angstrom from Matt Robidoux, and that coming at the 24-second mark of the second period. A pretty hard-working goal by both those two. Robidoux feeding ahead to Angstrom, who used those speed and those great hands to beat McClear with a backhander to the glove side.
Wilson and Gagne face it off. Wilson wins the draw, controls the puck, bangs it ahead, but not out of the zone. Kept in Converse, flipping it ahead. Gagne, quick snapshot, just wide. Puck in the corner. Picked up on the defense again by the Devils. They move it out to center ice. Here comes Ogdensburg's Wilson shot. Save made by Meacham. And he pays the price. Now it's underneath him. Puck bounces free along the boards. Picked up by Nathan Whitcup, who steps by a check. Lugs it out to center ice. Nathan down the left wing side. Just nice touch pass ahead. Gagne's got a man breaking. Centers in front. And it just bounced under the stick and into the corner. To the blue line, out to center ice. Park is back. Here comes Ogdensburg. Into the zone, and the puck trickles right on, and Meacham makes the save, clears it out to center ice. And a good defensive play made by Massena that time. Eric Boyer for Ogdensburg to the Massena line, and it's Kevin Horan after it. It may have been Horan who made that good defensive play. Puck along the boards to Whitcup. Whitcup turns, lost it in front, and Meacham will have to poke check it in the corner, as Nathan just had it bounce off his stick. Now comes to Big Park. Park gets taken out of the play. Puck bounces free in behind. Here's Jordan Spears setting up behind the net. He gets checked. The puck bouncing around. Where is it? Side of the net. Park with it. And he's going to dump it. It's going to go right on. So no icing. And McClear stops it, and he sticks it ahead to center ice. Picked up there by Chuck Irvine. Irvine's headman to nobody. Intercepted by Carroll. Bangs it ahead to the line. Robidoux racing for it. He can't catch it. Has it knocked away. The puck back the other way. Over skating. It bounces free to the Massena line. Finally, it's swept back in the zone. Picked up by Carroll. Carroll tries to go to Angstrom too far. It's going to trickle right on net. And another stop by McClear. Puck in the corner. Ogdensburg controlling. Rochford throws a check, the puck kicked aside, and Chuck Irvine picking it up. Irvine flips to the blue line and bounces out to center ice, where Wood picks it up. Adam Wood, his headman intercepted, and the puck back to the Massena line, in across the zone, and Wood tries to throw a check. Devils have a 2-on-1. It's knocked in behind the net by sprawling Massena defenseman Carroll, who made a very good play that time and covered up for his partner. Now the bouncing puck comes to Carroll behind the net. Here comes Carroll, dipsy-doodling around one. Carroll looks up ice, he's got a man breaking, he's going to lug it himself, and then flips it ahead to Angstrom along the blue lines, intercepted. Now Robidoux with it. Robidoux gets by one, takes it across. Here's Robidoux right down the middle, takes it wide right side. Robidoux centers in front, and Massena forward, Rochford just too well tied up. Bouncing puck, shot save on Angstrom. Puck finally picked up by the Blue Devils. They'll try to move it out of the zone. Johnson, he'll dump it down. The ice is going to come right on, and the puck cleared to the blue line by the Raiders. Francia flips it ahead, trickles back in Ogdensburg territory. Still 3-1 Massena on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Blue Devils Dave Beldock along the boards to the blue line, not out of the zone. Kept in by Menkes, and we have a whistle. We're going to have a cross check on somebody, and I did not see that one.
Long sustained action, Jerry, and some great plays out there. Tad Engstrom just came within a whisker of picking up his hat trick on a great feed from Robidoux. Prior to that, Brian Carroll, a great defensive play as he slid across the crease to block a centering OFA pass. Then back on the other side, just prior to that, Nathan Whitcup, as he went down that left side, threw a great pass across the crease. Chris Converse went to the net like you're supposed to, hard, and except the kid from Ogdensburg, his wing, Dylan Thomas, went with him and checked him right to the net. Great all-around play, and you like to see that.
Okay, it's going to be a penalty on Matt Robidoux for Massena.
It's a cross-check.
Yeah, that's what it is. So now the Raiders will try to kill one off here. We've got Robbie Whitcup out there with Menkes, Francia, and Smith. Off the face-off, Chuck Irvine wins the draw, flips it ahead, knocked away, gets it back again. He'll drop it to his point man, Boyer. Corey Boyer flips on the other side. Drew Johnson, headman goes off a stick in the Massena zone. And I think that's going to be an icing call as it came from the wrong side of the red line. It'll go all the way back inside Berg territory. 3-1. The Red Raiders of Massena leading, but they're trying to kill off a penalty here. Our broadcast brought to you by Coca-Cola and Powerade, sponsors of the Powerade Power Goal Contest, by Massena Savings and Loan, and by your good friends at Sullivan's Office Supply. Green Mountain Coffee, they've got some great gift baskets there. Stop in and check it out.
Ebb and flow, the flow is going uphill for the Blue Devils right now. Need a power play goal to get back in this one.
They've got the power play, and they've got about over a minute to go. Dave Park intercepts a pass. He'll drop it, almost lost it, but it comes to Smith, picks up the puck, trying to roof it ahead. It bounces, takes a funny bounce, clear to the blue line, not out. Here's a shot from the point, save made, rebound. Another save by Meacham, and he holds on for the face-off. Golden opportunity for Scott Wilson on the shot from the point. It came right to him, but he didn't get much on it, and Meacham made the stop.
Drew Johnson, a great shot from the point through traffic. Matt Meacham made the save, couldn't corral the rebound. Right out to number 11, Scott Wilson. But the key again, Meacham with good position, didn't give Wilson much to shoot at, and was able to, he didn't get off a hard shot, but he was able to corral this one, hold on to the rebound. But again, good positioning by Matt Meacham.
Angstrom will take the face-off. Wins the draw along the boards, in the corner. They bounce it. It's going to come to Irvine, though, before Massena can clear. He sets it up. Chuck Irvine will move it back to the point. Back to Irvine at the 45, skates in the circle. He'll go back to Boyer. Fakes the shot, dumps it to the open corner. Bouncing. Picked up by Carroll momentarily, taken away. Controlled by Irvine. Back to the point. Boyer winds up, shot save made. Big rebound. It comes right to Angstrom. He bangs it out to center ice. So Meacham gives up the big rebound, but right to Angstrom.
But again, there wasn't a blue shirt around.
No, there wasn't. And now it's stolen by Rochford. Takes it behind the net. Looks to center, and he's just wasting time as the man Angstrom was covered. Finally has it taken away, gets it back momentarily, but it's picked up by Drew Johnson. He'll skate it ahead. Ron Johnson's pass intercepted and dumped right back down the ice by the Red Raiders. Back out to center ice. Bounces free to the Massena line. Here's an opportunity for the Blue Devils. It's Wilson has it knocked away by Matt Robidoux, who's back out of the box to head to Angstrom. Makes a shift at the blue line, takes it across. Here's Angstrom again. Angstrom takes it in the corner, sending pass. Robidoux, he can't get a stick on it. Back to the point. Smith shot right on. Big save. Great save by McClear, and he holds on for the face-off.
Ooh, Stevie Smith just coming off the bench, found himself in a possession of a errant puck out there from about 55 feet. He cranked one up, and Josh McClear had to be at his best to make that save and hold on for the rebound. But just a great save. Getting back to that second before we talked about that long shot to the Devils, Coach Ed Latham doesn't mind those. There wasn't a blue shirt around, and there were a lot of white shirts ready to pick up anyone who came through that slot. And Matt Meacham will handle those, 999 out of 1,000.
Ryan Gagne to take the face-off against Jacob Wells. Wells, Ashley, and Chambers off the face-off. Been a few penalties in this game, so we haven't seen a lot of ebb and flow here, but we'll see what happens here. Back to the point. Smith shot is wide. Bounces to the other side. Gagne turns it. Gets knocked down. There's going to be a penalty on the Devils. The puck bounces in the circle, and Ogdensburg controls and dumps. So the Raiders will come up. Gagne made that penalty as he stole the puck. Dipsy Doodle and the Ogdensburg player pretty much had to pull him down.
Yeah, Eric Boyer couldn't handle him, and he's a package down low. Again, he knows the presence, knows where that net is, knows where the puck is, and he's pretty strong. Looking down to Ryan Gagne, he's 5'10", about 175 pounds, only a sophomore, and young Eric Boyer is only 5'8", 158 pounds, just a freshman. Couldn't handle him, had to pull him down, and Raiders on another power play.
They've got 2 power play goals here this evening. 3-1, Raiders lead it. We're in the second period on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Robidoux, face-off, controlled by the Devils. They dump it down the ice. Back in the zone, Meacham. He's going to flip it to the open wing as he's got a forechecker. Puck along the boards to Gagne, and Ryan picks up the loose puck. Ogdensburg with a very aggressive power kill here as they're bothering Massena. Jacob Wells steals the puck. Here's Wells in front, the backhander, and he makes the save. It's Meacham. As Wells didn't get much on it, but the Raiders having a little problem in their own end right now. 7:24 left in the period, 1:08 in the power play. Raiders lead it 3-1.
We have a new statistician substitute. He gets caught up in the game.
You'll keep an eye on him, Coach.
Well, I'll trying to keep an eye on him, and on the game, it's tough.
Off the faceoff, Robidoux wins it to Dave Park, who stops behind the net. He'll take it out left side. Here's Park, head man pass too far for Robidoux, and that'll be an icing on Massena. And we'll do it again. Again, that first pass.
That first pass, and high school power plays are different from college and the pro. Only a minute and a half. There's not 90 seconds, not a lot of time. And again, if you don't make that first pass, and the Raiders had the man wide open on that right side, that first initial pass, sometimes the forward doesn't break hard enough, and they're instructed to go hard. That guy will get you the puck. If he doesn't, we'll give him problems. But that pass just a tad long.
Dish off for Ogdensburg against Ryan Gagne for Massena. Off the faceoff, Gagne wins it, gets it back again. We'll go to Carroll behind the net. And again, Justin Dishaw putting some pressure on. David Park will headman to Gagne. He picks up the puck, drops it back to Park. Park skates it out of the zone. Here's David Park. He's going to take it across, stop out by the blue line. That's a dangerous play when you got a couple of blue shirts bothering you, but it's back to the point to Park. To the 45, Gagne. Gagne cross ice to Carroll. Carroll waits, goes to the Robidoux at the 45. Matt back to Carroll at the point. He's shot high over the net. Bounces to Gagne in the corner. 20 seconds left of the man advantage in front, Robidoux. And he misfired on the shot. It'll bounce around on the other side. Picked up there by Angstrom. Drops to Robidoux, 45, top of the circle. Cross ice pass, shot right on. Save made as Gagne tried to hit it on the fly and didn't get much on it. Puck comes back to Carroll at the point. 4 seconds left. Winds up through traffic, deflected, but just wide. Puck around the boards. It's cleared. Park keeps it in, though. Back to Gagne. Got a man in front. Gagne shot bouncing, and the puck bounces free again. And the Blue Devil player, as the Raiders still control the puck, it goes in the corner to Angstrom. Angstrom flips to Gagne. Gagne throws a check. Bouncing puck comes free in the Devils' control, and Chuck Irvine moves it out to center ice. Here's Irvine to the Massena line. He'll take it across. Line changes. Irvine skates it. His shot, he fired it wide. Looking for the corner. Picked up by Converse. Converse busts down the right wing side. Here comes Converse, busting right by the defenseman. Takes it deep in the corner, gets knocked down in front. The shot, Whitcup, and he can't get it off. It bounces free, and he waited just a split second too long to pass. Back on the Devils, shot from center ice. Glove save, made the rebound. Meacham says, where is it? And he's going to cover it up. It's still free, apparently. And finally, Meacham does cover it up as he had it and then lost it. And now some pushing and shoving going on.
Long drifting shot. Goaltender Matt Meacham had trouble with it. Knocked it down, but lost sight of it. Looked left, right, but he didn't look down. That's where it was, right underneath his pads. And the Blue Devils went to the net hard, and we're going to have a couple of matching minors here, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to be Steve Smith for Massena, and I believe Corey. No, maybe it's just Massena.
No, go.
It can't be. Oh, no, here we go.
Number 2 is going to pick up a penalty.
Yeah, that's Jacob Hummel.
Good pressure by the Raiders on that power play, Jerry. Just excellent pressure, and key things when they got it back to the point on several low shots. Brian Carroll, very intelligent quarterback. I'd give him a rating of 50%. He had one excellent, nice low shot, and he had one horrendous. Got it up around the eyeballs. Got to keep those shots down low, but excellent pressure by that 5 Raider players out there.
Still 3-1 Massena on the Corky scoreboard. 5:20 left in the period. We're going to skate 4-on-4. Well, wait a minute here. They don't have the times on the clock, but I believe they're supposed to skate 4-on-4 plus the goaltenders.
We'll wait and see here what Tommy Caruso is at the Raider bench discussing something with Coach Ed Latham. You know, Coach Ed Latham, all the other Raider coaching staff, Kenny Hurlbut and Brian Levac and Craig Sid, and all graduates from Massena High School. Head coach Ed Latham, he's an OFA graduate. If he wants to win one, it's definitely one against the Devils here.
Now this one, they're going to skate 4-on-4, but they didn't put the time on the clock. I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Face off left side, and I think that's what Tommy Caruso is coming over to say. You got to put that time on the clock.
Yep. And that's they're going to punch it up now.
Yeah.
We're working the clock down. There we go.
There we go. Okay, so 4-on-4 plus the goaltenders. Nathan Whitcup to face off against Irvine. Off the draw, the puck sits in the circle. Finally, Menkes picks it up over skates. Whitcup follows and moves it out to center ice. Here comes Nathan with it 1-on-2. He's going to take it wide left side. He gets by the defenseman. Skates in front, short side shot, save, rebound, Menkes, another save. It was just sitting there. McClear had no idea where it was, and finally the puck dumped off the ice surface, and we'll have a face-off. Oh, boy.
You've heard me mention it many times. One of the toughest things in hockey for a forward is to go to the net hard because those goalposts are unforgiving. I tell you, no one does it any better than Nathan Whitcup. As he comes in off that wing, gets a half a step on that defenseman. He just leans in. He goes to the net. He's got that defenseman all over him, but that doesn't deter him in the least.
That's a Whitcup thing, I think. Back to Carroll. He flips it over to Francier. Winds up. Nice low shot. Save made. And a good one with traffic in front of the net as Whitcup was right in there.
Oh, just won the draw, tic-tac-toe, just like you practice. Won the draw. Nathan Whitcup slid it back to Brian Carroll at the left point. A beautiful pass across to Ian Francie on the right side, and he just cranked up a nice low bullet about 6 inches off the ice. But Josh McClear, equal to the task, made the save, but the rebound goes up over the glass.
Face off again. Raiders win it again. This time Carroll skates it, shot, and he roofed it, but way too high up into the wall. And we'll have a face-off this time outside the zone, I believe.
That's twice in a row that Nathan Whitcup has just picked the pockets of number 11, Scott Wilson, on the draw. That time he won it clean again, and Brian Carroll, coming in off the top of the circle, just walked right in, and it was he and McClear 1-on-1.
Face-off again, right side, same spot. Off the draw, this time it's a push, and the puck sits in the circle. And bouncing in after it, Menkes goes back to Carroll. No, he's going to hold on to it, skate it down the middle, knocks it away, and it bounces free to Carroll at the point. Carroll trying to poke it in, but it's taken away that time by Corey Boyer. He'll skate behind his own net, look up ice. Makes a move ahead, gets it back again. Here's Boyer with it. Boyer's got some experience on this team, you can tell. He takes it across, makes a good move. Going to trickle in on Meacham, and he'll steer it in the corner as they just took him out of the play. And again, that's what you want to do. You don't go after the puck, because if you do, you're going to get burned, especially by a tall kid like Boyer. Here come the Raiders. Head man to Menkes off his skate into Ogdensburg territory. Back after it there is Drew Johnson, and he'll flip it down the ice, and that time it'll be icing on Ogdensburg with 13 seconds left in the matching minor. 4:03 left in the second period, with the Raiders leading it 3-1. Broadcast brought to you by your good friends at Seaway Orthopedics, located on Outer Andrew Street in Massena. Upstate Telecom for cellular telephone. They provide our cellular service, by the way, for our broadcast when we need cell telephone service, and also car starters and car security systems, car stereo systems, Upstate Telecom. Also North Country Savings Bank, Nationwide Insurance, and your local Nationwide agents, Robert White and Robert Adams in Massena.
The guy that did a great job.
Here's the face-off, cleared into the corner by Horan. Puck picked up there by the Devils. They move it to the blue line out to center ice. And finally, it's picked up there by Irvine. He'll drop it back again. And to the Massena line, Irvine takes it across to Jordan Spears. Spears gets by the check, takes it behind the net, then overskates it. Park picks up the loose puck, takes it in the corner, steps by a check, looks up, has it knocked away, manages to keep it somehow, goes ahead to Smith, and Smith moves it. Big Robidoux. Robidoux throws the check, the puck gets away from him though, and Eric Boyer picks it up. That's the smaller of the two Boyers. He'll move it ahead to the blue line, right back in the zone it comes. Engstrom overskates, kept in at the point momentarily, kicked out to center ice. Back the other way come the Blue Devils. And we're going to have a penalty on Massena. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, high sticking is the call. That's a very questionable call.
Questionable call, but it's going to go against, I think it's number 23,
yeah,
Paul Roche's
wow.
going to get the call. Getting back to the point I tried to make before, Jerry, just before, it's number 4, Ian Francis, did an excellent job. You were talking about Corey Boyer making that rush, veteran player for the Devils, big size. Well, he and Brian Carroll did a good job in that 2-on-2 situation, went in the corner, and it was Ian Francis giving away a lot of height, a lot of weight, played an excellent one-on-one situation in the corner with a pretty good, tough hockey player, and Ian Francis came away the winner in that draw.
Raiders trying to kill another penalty. Robidoux kicks it out to center ice. The Devils will try to regroup. Johnson. He'll drop it back to Boyer on the other side. We've got Park back there along with Smith. Robidoux, who steals the puck and then lost it. Smith at his own blue line dumps it ahead for Massena. Robidoux and Engstrom are the other two forwards for Massena. Devils cleared around the boards. Irvine, pretty much the quarterback on this team, Chuck Irvine. He's the guy with the experience. He and Boyer. And here's Boyer with the puck. Takes it across, goes wide. In the corner, centering pass. Here's the slot. Shot saved. Rebound. Poke checked out to center ice. Did exactly what they wanted, but Irvine didn't get a good shot off.
Great setup by Boyer as he found Irvine in the slot, and he
He's all
partially
by
fanned on
himself. Raiders trying to come back now. But here comes Ogdensburg. Boyer again. He's going to try it again. Gets by the defense. Gets a shot right on. Rebound. Fired wide. Another good opportunity. Puck in the corner. Raiders fight for it along the boards. Here's a shot from the point. Saved Meacham. And he's going to hold on for the face-off.
Well, we're calling that big number 22's name a lot, Corey Boyer. Another good rush in this power play down that left side. Gained the zone down to the top of the circle and went right around the Raider defenseman on that side. And Matt Meacham had to make a good save to bail out his defensive teammate out there, as Boyer seen a lot of ice time, and he's tough to handle.
He's on the bench right now, though. He looked a little tired after that second rush in about a minute. It's going to be Spears taking the face-off now against Menke. Spears wins it back to the point. Here's a drive through traffic. Save made. Big rebound in front. It's still free. Where is it? It goes in the corner. Raiders dodge a bullet. Clear to the blue line. Not out of the zone. Dumped in the corner. Bouncing puck. Controlled by Menkes, and he just backhands it out to center ice with about 10 seconds left. Devils have had their best power play of the game.
Excellent opportunities there in this power play, and just prior to that, when they had a couple of good rushes.
Okay, it's Smith with the puck. He'll flip it out. No, he didn't clear the zone. Well, they're going to call offsides, but he didn't clear the zone.
No, he did not. Bad break. And assistant coach Joe Giglio is up at the top of the dasher. He's upset, and he has every right to be. Officials missed that one. That's 2 they missed.
Tommy was a little behind the play and out of position and couldn't see it very well. Of course, Giglio standing right on the blue line.
Well, I think John was on the blue line and kind of missed it on this side.
All right. Oh, I didn't see him down there.
But, yeah, the Devils had been, the last couple of minutes here, been applying some pressure, and just some excellent saves by Matt Meacham has kept this a 2-goal game. 1:46 left in the second period. Raiders up 3-1.
Off the face-off. Robidoux out there, controlled by Ogdensburg. Raiders get a man back. Engstrom has the puck. Skates it ahead. Here's Engstrom. Across the blue line. Still has it. Went off his leg. Bounces back out to center ice. Robidoux comes back after it. He'll take it across. Nice drop pass, Engstrom. Into the corner, looking to set it up back to the point. Kept in by Horan. Horan flips it in the corner. Rochford steps by a check. Gets by another check. Flips it down the middle. It's intercepted. And the Blue Devils move it down the ice. I believe if it goes far enough, it's going to be icing. I don't think it's going to make it. It doesn't. As Park gets back there. Flips to the open wing. Picked up by Horan. Moves it ahead to center ice. Rochford out to the blue line. Dumped away from him. Picked up again. Kevin Horan. Horan's going to take it across. Gets a shot off. It's blocked. Puck bounces free, and the Devils will dangle around with it in their own end. They finally clear it out. Irvine can't catch up with the puck. Rochford flips ahead for Robidoux. He overskates. Knocked away, dumped to the Massena line. Rochford can't control. It's in the corner. 45 seconds left. Here comes Adam Wood with it. Adam Wood's headman. Rochford, did he see it? He didn't see it. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and icing will be the call with 35 seconds left in the period.
That forward has that responsibility to know where that puck is. It was a good pass out of his own zone by Adam Wood. Paul Rochford just had his head turned, breaking out of the zone, but he's got to know where that puck is. But face-off deep in the Raider end to the left of Matt Meacham, and any face-off in your own end is dangerous. And the Blue Devils have been coming on the latter part of this second period.
That power play, really, they moved that puck around good.
They had some excellent scoring opportunities.
Wilson will take the face-off against Gagne. The puck goes in the corner. Smith with it. He'll bang it ahead to the blue line, not out of the zone. We got another penalty. High sticking. On who?
Looks like it's...
That's another one I didn't see.
Number 11, I think, that's Scott Wilson of the Devils.
Oh. Johnny Simons making that call. That happened behind the play. The puck was along the blue line, just about to come out.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, so I can't comment on it. But Wilson went to the box without much questioning. But
so the Raiders go on the power play here with 29 seconds left in the period, and we may be able to give away another T-shirt. We've already given away 2 here in Powerade. We'll see what happens.
6th penalty of the period, Jerry. 4 to the Devils, 2 to Massena.
Off the face-off, Raiders control. Picked up by Francia. He'll drop it on the other side. Ahead to Menkes. Menkes has it knocked away. Bouncing puck along the blue line, flipped in the corner. Raiders nonchalanting again, and cost him that time. Menkes with a puck in behind his own net. He'll flip it in front, oh boy, to Francia, but Francia comes up with it. Bounce pass too far, and that'll be icing on Massena. And again, you've talked about that first pass, and it has been non-existent in this one.
Well, sometimes that pass came across the crease in front of his own goal. You know, you see the pros do that, and you sometimes swallow hard, but even in college, but sometimes in high school. And I know Coach Latham probably got at least 1 gray hair, and Coach Sidden sitting up here next to us, I'm sure I saw him reach over and pull a couple out of his head on that pass as it went across the crease area.
Face off in the Massena zone. 6 seconds left in the period. Off the face-off, it's out to center ice. And back after it, the Blue Devils. Eric Boyer picks it up. That'll take care of the period. So the Raiders get the only goal in the period, but the Devils... Ryan Gagne gets the face-off and flips it ahead. Park intercepted. Back comes Ogdensburg. They got a man breaking. They got a 2-on-1 is what they got. Here's the shot, and it's a weak one. It goes in behind the net. And Carroll got back and kind of broke it up, and the Raiders almost erred there. Here comes the headman to Gagne, knocked down, following up is Angstrom. He takes it across, centers it to Robidoux, can't get the shot off, lost in his skates, and the puck's still in his skates. Finally, it's controlled by the Devils. Hard check thrown there by Angstrom again. Trying to go to Robidoux, intercepted in behind by Boyer, and he's going to dump it down the ice. Meacham will have to make the stop, and he's got a man coming in on him. It'll cover up and hold on for the face-off.
Raiders turned it over on that power play, and the one of the 2 main weapons, big weapons for this Blue Devil club, Chuck Irvine and Jordan Spears broke away on a 2-on-1, and Brian Carroll did make the... Spears tried to lay the puck across to Irvine on that right side, and Brian Carroll got that stick down and redirected the puck. Excellent defensive move by Brian Carroll.
Dumel will take the face-off against Robidoux now, left side in the Massena zone. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Robidoux wins the draw. In behind to Park. Park moves it to Gagne. Back to Park, behind his own net. Park has it taken away, gets it back again, and flips it ahead to center ice to Robidoux. Robidoux to Gagne. He busts right down the middle. Now takes it wide left side. Comes in behind, right in front. Short side shot, save made. And covering up on the play is McClear, as Gagne somehow got around the defenseman. Came in on the short side, but didn't have anything to shoot at.
Ryan Gagne has 1 goal tonight, 1 this season, but I'll tell you, he's going to have many more, I guarantee you. If he stays healthy, because he knows what he's doing in that offensive zone.
Face off right side, off the draw. Robidoux wins it, gets it back again. Robidoux, shot, score! Matt Robidoux, and the Raiders go up 4-1. That will not be a power play goal, however, as the penalty had elapsed before the face off.
Big number 22, the Bumblebee, cashing in just after that power play. Raiders gain control of the puck, and Robidoux from about 35 feet out, just on that, just to the right of Jordan Spears, rammed one home. Raiders lead 4-1, and as you called it before, they got one early in the second. They got one here early in the third, minute and 4-second mark. Matt Robidoux will pick up his first goal of the year.
And that will probably be the first of many more.
Yes, that will.
Off the face-off. Here comes Kevin Horan with it. He's going to lug it into the zone. Takes it by, gets checked out of the play, flips it in the corner, and they battle for it. Big maze of players there. Where is it? It comes out by the blue line, and finally it's poke-checked out to center ice by the Devils. Back after it, Steve Smith from Massena. Smith's pass knocked down. As he had to get rid of it fast, the puck cleared in behind the net, picked up by the Blue Devils. Wilson gets tied up, flips it to the circle, comes out by the blue line, kept in by the Devils. Here's a backhander. Meacham makes the save, and the puck comes free. Smith picks it up again, bangs it ahead, bounces by everybody. They wave the icing off as it hit a stick, and in the corner it goes. Hard check thrown there by Michaud. Puck in the corner. Michaud battling for it. Puck dumped out to center ice, and I don't believe that one's going to go far enough for icing either, as Steve Smith comes back after it. Here's Smith, long headman pass. He's got Menkes at the blue line. Menkes looking for the headman. It goes to Aaron Michaud. He stops out by the blue line trying to return the pass. It's intercepted. Hard check thrown by Smith. Dump. What do we get at the charging? Oh my goodness.
That one is going to, much to the dismay of this crowd here.
I can't believe that call.
No, neither can I, but it doesn't matter what you and I think, or the 300 or 400 people here at this arena. Tommy Caruso made the call, and Stevie Smith's going to get a charging penalty. And
I think even the Ogdensburg fans were surprised at that one.
I think they were. That fourth Massena goal, that by his first of the year, big Matt Meacham right off the draw, poor clearing by the Devils, coming at the 104 mark. And that line of Robidoux, Rochefort, and Engstrom have picked up 7 points here in this game so far tonight, Jerry. 3 goals and 4 assists.
Whitcup out there. That's Nathan Whitcup, along with Converse, Carroll, and Park. Blue Devils control the puck. It's Drew Johnson. He'll go over to Corey Boyer. No, that's not Boyer. Let's see, that is Dan Weirs, and Weirs loses the puck, has it poke-checked away, and it dumps deep in the Massena zone around the horn. Racing for it is Irvine. He'll pick it up in behind the net, steps by the check. Now Park after him. He stays away from him, takes it in the corner, looking to set it up. Irvine goes back to the point to Weirs. Weirs flips it across the blue line. Nobody there. Whitcup, but he can't get a hold of it, but it's going to come to Carroll, and he'll just dump it down the ice. Puck in behind the net, around the boards it goes. Converse racing for it as the goalie couldn't play it. Converse centering pass. Oh, he almost got it to Whitcup, but the puck bounced by under his stick. Converse throws a check, steals the puck. Good hustle by Converse, Chris Converse. Now here comes Ogdensburg. It's Boyer. Across the line, he shoots, fired it high over the net. Used the Massena defenseman as a screen. Puck dumped in the corner. Picked up there by Carroll. Carroll lost it off the end of his stick, but Horan takes it into the corner, gets tied up. The puck's still free, apparently, as they battle for it. Horan doing a good job. Now the puck finally does come free in the corner to Irvine. Stolen away by Carroll. We have a whistle. Behind the play?
Yep, behind the play. It's going to go to number 19, I think. Is that 19 or 18?
No, they're going to call it, against Horan.
Kevin Horan after the play. He gave the OFA player a little shot there. I don't know, we might call him hooking or whatever, but behind the play, and he thought that the official didn't, the near side official didn't see it, but the far side official, John Simon, saw it and caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak.
Not a good penalty.
Not a good penalty, no. And Father John will, I'm sure, address that. If Coach Latham doesn't, Father John will also.
And I'm sure that the defensive coach will Brian Levac will have something to say.
Coach Levac will have something to say about that.
Here comes Ogdensburg with a 2-man advantage, and they got some time here, about 10 seconds of it. They dump the puck in the corner. Carroll flips it around the boards, back to the point. Here's the drive from the point through traffic. It goes wide. I think Meacham got a piece of it. Carroll bangs it out to center ice. Off the defenseman, it goes up into the Massena bench, and Massena's got a man back.
Nice low bullet from the point. Drew Johnson, number 8, on that left side. Devils with that 2-man advantage won the puck, got it in the corner, got it back to Johnson, and he cranked one, and Meacham did get a piece of a nice save.
Raiders back to just a one-man disadvantage. Puck at the blue line, bounces around, Devils control. Here comes Irvine with it. Seems like he's been out on the ice for an hour and a half, doesn't it?
At least.
Puck bounces along the boards. Raiders pick it up. Rochford on a nice check by Smith. Here's Rochford circling back into his own end. Looks up ice and dumps it to the Ogdensburg line. Picked up there by Drew Johnson. Johnson dumps on the other side. And into the zone it goes. Boyer with it. Boyer and Carroll go together. Puck picked up. Well, Boyer stays with it. He and Carroll battle. Finally, it's Wilson behind the net. For Ogdensburg into the 45. Back to the point it goes. Beldock winds up, shot through traffic. Did not get through as it hit a leg and goes into the corner. Carroll trying to lug it out of the corner over skates. Gets it back again in his skates and tries to waste some time tying it up. Irvine comes in to help out. Puck goes back to the blue line. At the point, Drew Johnson with it. Centers it right across the goal mouth. Racing on the other side is Beldock. His short side shot. And it's covered up by Meacham, and he'll hold on for the face-off. Now pushing and shoving going on.
Yeah, there's going to be penalties here, I'm sure.
Anytime you hit the goaltender, you're going to get hit.
Yeah, number 22, Corey Boyer, went fishing for that puck in there, and Brian Carroll gave him a shot beside the head. I'm sure they're going to run both. Brian Carroll definitely will go. We'll see if they take somebody from Ogdensburg also. Yes, they are. The guy who started it all is not going to get a penalty. That'd be 22 as he went jabbing his stick in there. But Brian Carroll took exception, and a couple of sevens, Brian Carroll and Chuck Irvine, picking up for roughing calls.
So Chuck's finally going to get a rest here.
Yeah, it's,
for a minute and a half. He's been on the ice for most of the game.
Yeah, he's a workhorse, and you know, Coach Barlow depends on him a lot, and there's no question it shows out there. This is the first of many games where he's going to see a lot of ice time.
And so it's going to stay 5-on-4 because there was already a man in the box with 7 seconds left to serve on the penalty. No, wait a minute. I take that back.
But this starts that...
we need another Massena player.
Pray to the penalty box, Jerry.
There we go.
For this period, and we've only played less than 5 minutes.
That's right. Robidoux will take the face-off. Off the draw, back to the point. Kept in at the point at the corner. Puck in behind. Menke's trying to tie up the Berg player, and he does. And falling down on the puck for Ogdensburg was, let's see here, Justin Dishaw. And that means that we're going to have another face-off. Penalty is elapsed, so we're back to 5-on-5 plus the goaltenders.
They call it hit after the whistle. I'm sorry to make Sal erase that, but you could it could be roughing, it could be anything in there, but that's what they're called, yeah. Hitting after the whistle, but both Carroll and Irvine are in the box.
Face-off Massena zone. Brian Gagne off the draw. Puck sits in the circle. Finally, it's picked up by Park, and he flips it high in the air. Bouncing puck, bouncing at the Ogdensburg blue line. Blue Devil blue line. There we go. Back across, back out again. Here come the Devils to the Massena line, and they dump it in the zone. A hard check thrown by Smith. Ouch. That hurt. Hurt me, and I didn't even feel the check. Puck along the board. Smith picks it up. Bangs it ahead to center ice. Here come the Raiders trying to move it along through traffic. Smith throws a check. The puck bounces free to Park. Park moves it ahead for Converse. Chris looking for his man. He's ridden into the boards in behind the net. It's going to come through to Nathan Whitcup. Whitcup gets tied up. Oh, nice centering pass. Bounces in the slot. It's still free. They bang at it. And McClear comes out to jump on it. Oh, boy. All of a sudden, that ended up in front of McClear.
That Nathan Whitcup, I tell you, he can go into a pile of gorillas and come out with a puck. He just battles. He never quits. And he won that battle along the boards and threw it out in front. And who was that out in front? That was Converse out in front? No. Number 14. No, that was Gagne that was out in front and had a good scoring opportunity. But just an excellent work by left wing Nathan Whitcup.
Robbie Whitcup out there with Menkes and Michaud. Face off. Inside Massena territory. And the puck stolen in front. Menke shot, scores a goal on the backhand. Steve Menkes right off the face-off, and the Raiders go up 5-1.
Steve Menkes being an opportunist and a finisher right off the draw. Face-off to the right of McClear, and the puck was kind of like a draw in behind the centers, and Steve Menkes just jumped in on it, worked himself right in from that left side, and beat McClear with a backhander low to the glove side. Talking to Stevie before the game in the Zamboni room, he was working on his stick, and whatever he did, it paid dividends.
Well, Steve, you know, he's expected by the coaching staff to score some big goals this year. Now here comes Robbie Whitcup. He's impeded, and the puck cleared back down in the Massena zone. That's going to be an icing call right there. No, they wave it off, apparently. And here come the Raiders moving it ahead out to center ice. Menkes again. He'll take it right down the middle, runs into some traffic, gets knocked down. The puck bounces free, and Kevin Horan picks it up behind the play. Here's Horan in his own end. He'll circle, looking for his partner on defense, Smith. Smith looking on the wing, moves it ahead to Michaud. Michaud to Menkes. We have a whistle. And what was that? Another penalty.
It's going to be a cross check.
Oh, boy.
On Stevie Smith. That Raider goal, Steve Menkes, second of the year at the 5:46 mark, with Robbie Whitcup picking up the assist, put the Raiders up 5-1.
Steve Menkes getting the goal, but Steve Smith picking up a penalty behind the play. And again, it was kind of an excuse me penalty.
Steve Smith's one of the, if not the most, one of the most rugged of the Raider players. I tell you, he's a solid package. Stevie's about 6'2", 185 pounds, and I don't know, there's not much body fat on that young man, and he's as tough as steel.
Boy, I'll tell you, that's second time he's been victimized by that call, and into the zone it goes, Massena territory. Ian Francia gets tied up behind the net, battles for it, looking to waste some time. The puck still in there. Francia doing a good job. He still has it. He's being tied up by, finally it pokes free, and the Raiders come back. Engstrom with it along the boards, moves it out to center ice. Great job by Francia. Real hustling work by Francia. Now the puck comes to Big Park. Park throws a check, goes right through the Blue Devil. Park winds up the shot, the save made by McClear. Who was that? That was Jacob Hummel, and he is still looking for which way that truck went. Big David has a few inches and a few pounds. Here's a shot from center ice, way over the net. Bounces into the corner, picked up by Chuck Irvine. Irvine along the boards, out to center ice, poked away. Oh, boy, there's a... How could they not call that? Engstrom just got hooked down on the ice. His legs knocked out from under him. No call. I mean, Steve Smith just touches the Ogdensburg player, and they call a cross-check. That time, Engstrom gets hauled down, and there's no call. What is going on?
Well, I'll tell you, you and the 300 other fans agree with you.
I can't believe, you know, and I don't like to say anything, but now there's an offsides. Here's the shot, and glove save by Meacham. He'll hold on for the face-off.
And now we have a little set two beside. Now there should be something over there.
They're going to call a penalty, and it's going to be a roughing call. And that should only be against Ogdensburg. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's that number 13 is going to get it, that Jacob Wells. We talked to. Yeah, he and Ian Francia just doing his job beside the net over there. I don't think they called Francia, did they?
No
way.
No.
And he was taking the player out of the play, and Jacob Wells took exception and cuffed him beside the head a couple times.
That one normally they'll let go, but I think because of that last one.
Because the last one, and Ian Francia turned right around and looked at the official. Tommy Cruz says, "Hey, Mr. Referee, come on, let's be realistic here."
6 seconds left in the penalty to Steve Smith. 7:13 in the period. 5-1 Massena leading on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard. Broadcast on WMSA, brought to you by North Country Savings Bank. Hey, is Wall Street taking you for the ride of your life? Now's the time to open a safe and secure North Country Savings Bank high interest certificate of deposit. Stop it at any location throughout the North Country. Canton, Potsdam, Massena, and Ogdensburg. Puck in the Ogdensburg zone, speaking of the Berg. Comes back to Park at the point. He dumps to an open wing. Nobody there for Massena. Raiders on the power play again. Here's Park at the point. He drops it. Nice pass. Gagne skates. Here's the shot. Toe save made by McClear. Puck comes. Whistle. Slashing call on Massena.
Yeah, that one's warranted. Yeah, that's a good call. The Massena player, I think it's Tad Engstrom. Yeah, he was being checked in front by Corey Boyer, and Boyer kind of took him out of the play, and as he swung him around a little bit, moved him out of position, Engstrom got the lumber to him, and again, right in front of the officials. Again, they're probably not holding kindly to this crowd getting on their case, so they're going to call everything, and he was justified there. He could have let it go, but he could have called it. Either way, it's...
and he decided to call it.
He decided to call it. Maybe that's a payback to the crowd. I don't know.
Robity will take the face-off against Justin Dishaw off the draw. Puck across. Here's Big Park with it. Throws it off the end of his stick and then dumps it in the corner. Goes in behind the net. After it there, Ryan Gagne. He'll skate after it in the corner. Can't come up with it. Flipped around the boards. Devils move it out. Center ice. Oh, hard check thrown there. Puck dumped right back inside Ogdensburg territory. Going to trickle right on. McClear is going to stick it on himself out to center ice. Robidoux drops it back to Carroll. Carroll bangs it for Ryan Gagne. It's intercepted, though. Here comes Ogdensburg. Here's the shot. Meacham makes the save. Puck in the corner. Picked up by Carroll. Yeah, Carroll. He'll flip it. Takes a funny bounce right in front of the net. And finally, it's picked up by Kevin Horan. He'll bang it ahead. Gagne, oh, nice move. Takes it across, winds up the shot. Saved by McClear into the wall.
Some of that good coaching by Coach Sidden coming through here as the Ogdensburg player down through the neutral zone just outside the blue line gave every indication he was going to crank one up, and as he did, big number 31 came out past the blue ice, out 8-10 feet, cut all that angle down, and it was a good hard shot, but he's out far enough, no way he's going to put it in.
14 seconds left in the Berg penalty, 42 in Massena's penalty, face-off in the Ogdensburg territory. 5-1 Massena leads. Back to the point, here's the shot, Horan goes in behind the net. He fired it wide, racing for it, here's a shot right on. Rochford right on the rebound, but didn't get much on the shot.
Good job by number 23, Paul Rochford, as he jumped on that loose puck to the left of McClear. Tried to go upstairs, but again, good position by McClear, but good hustle by number 23. Can't expect anything else but good hustle from that guy.
It's just the way he plays the game, wins the draw. Back to Francia, he goes across on the other side. Horan cranks it up. Save made, rebound, they bang at it. Again, Rochford right there, but McClear had it.
Kevin Horn, we mentioned, missed those first two games. He and David Park also missed Saturday's game. The Raiders could have used those two, but still growing. Not a lot on that shot, but he knows the game. He's going to get a lot stronger.
Here's the face-off. Comes to McClear. This time he dumps it to the open wing, and Francie had vacated, so he has to come back out and go after it. Here's Horan again. Dumps it, and Massena's killing now, so he can do that. And the puck comes behind. Converse racing in after it, trying to come up with a loose puck, and a little body checking going on behind the net. Devils come away with it, though. Out to center ice. Here's a weak shot. Goes wide into the corner. Converse picking up the loose puck. Takes it behind the net. Converse just roofs it all the way down to the Ogdensburg line. Right back to the Massena line. Kevin Horan circles back. Looks. Bangs it off the glass. And it trickles with about 5 minutes left in the third period. Raiders lead 5-1 here. To the blue line, not out of the zone, still in Ogdensburg territory as they battle for it. Here's Angstrom. Angstrom gets knocked down. There's going to be another penalty. And again, boy, I'll tell you, he tried to cut that corner sharp, and he lost his edge. And Ogdensburg's Drew Johnson just was leaning on him, but they're going to call him for tripping.
And the thing was that Angstrom won the battle along the boards. That's where it started.
Right.
He came out. He shouldn't have come out with the puck. The Blue Devil player had possession, but he just out-battled him. When you lose those battles along the boards, then you have to go to other measures, and usually those measures are illegal.
Massena's going to call a timeout here. Good move, I think.
Yeah, it's getting, Coach Latham wants to say, hey, guys, let's just pray to the penalty box again. Both teams, again, everyone is not getting to play out there. You only have two guys out there killing the penalty. Somebody's got to sit down, and it's a 5-1 hockey game. He wants to see some more ice time from that third unit, the fourth unit. So come on, let's settle down. Let's cut out the chippiness. And it's both clubs. But getting back that last, Jerry, it's just good hard work. The Raider player drew that penalty by winning the tough battle along the boards.
That's right.
Forced the Ogdensburg player to prevent him from walking in, creating a 2-on-1 or an excellent scoring opportunity. He chopped him and brought him down.
Our broadcast brought to you today by Massena Optics. Main Street, downtown Massena. Reynolds Metals, St. Lawrence Reduction Plant, working together, their quality shines through. Massena Building Supply, downtown Massena, by the members of CECOM, Federal Credit Union. Coca-Cola, sponsors of the Powerade Power Goal contest, and we got an opportunity here for Massena to make a winner of somebody. We'll see what happens. Massena Savings and Loan, Sullivan's Office Supply, that delicious Green Mountain coffee. We drink it at the station, and it's absolutely fantastic. And they have gift packages, gift baskets of Green Mountain coffee. Off the face-off, Devils control, and they just move it out to center ice. Again, Corey Boyer. He can carry the mail, can he? Raiders right back in. Big Robidoux at the 45, setting up the power play. Back to Carroll, back to Robidoux. He went away with a puck and lost it. And back comes Ogdensburg, dumping it to an open wing. Dylan Kinch, he dumps it deep in Massena territory. After it there is Carroll. He'll drop it back to Park. Park flips it ahead. And here comes Ryan Gagne, his head man to Robidoux. Robidoux has to come back for it, but he comes up with it. Skates by one, poke checked away, back out to center ice. They move it around to Carroll. Carroll dumps deep in Ogdensburg territory. What do we got? A delay offsides? Apparently that's the call.
Two clubs have rang up, if my math is correct, Jerry, about 28.5 minutes in penalties. So 19 minor penalties here tonight. And I looked at some of the stats from last year, and they averaged only about 16 minutes per game.
But it isn't because it's a rough game, David.
It's the chippy, the hooking, yeah. No,
I mean, there hasn't been a lot of animosity that I've seen out there.
No, not really.
It's just that they're calling it in some cases pretty tight.
And a lot of lazy penalties, too.
Yeah, that's right. Here's Carroll at the point, fakes the shot, moves it to Robidoux, gets it back, quick snapshot, save made. Whoa, McClear fell down on that one, and it wasn't that hard a shot. Now the puck around the boards, Park pinches in, looks in front. Here's the pass in front, Robidoux buries it from Engstrom. And Tad Engstrom's had a heck of a hockey game here this evening. He saw the big bumblebee streaking for the net, put it right on his stick. McClear had no chance.
Great pass, great finish. I think David Park will pick up the other assist as he got the puck along the boards on the right side, knocked it down low to Tad Engstrom, who was stationed to McClear's left, and he just turned and he threw it across the crease area. The big bumblebee parked over there by that dot on the off wing, and he just one-timed it, and before McClear had even had a chance to get back across to the cover the far side, the puck was buried in the back of the twine.
We'll let JR pick the winner here of our Powerade power goal. Okay, is that the winner? Very good, sir, thank you. And we'll pick up our winner in just a moment of a Powerade t-shirt and a big bottle of Powerade. Raiders lead at 6-1 now on the scoreboard, the Corky's Collision scoreboard. And the bouncing puck dumped into the Massena zone. In behind the net, Steve Smith with it. Smith picks up the loose puck. Raiders lead 6-1. They battle for it out by the blue line. Here's a shot knocked down in front. Raiders move it ahead. And that's Matt Jove, the Massena fourth line out there for the first time tonight. And out to center ice it comes off the end of Jobe's stick into the Ogdensburg zone. About 3 minutes left to play here. Jobe gets a piece of it, battles for it, gets it free in front, and a shot. Oh, big save by McClear. That came, I believe, off the stick of Matt Brown. Good opportunity for Massena as they continue to battle. I'll tell you, when these guys get out there, David, they don't play a lot, but they battle for it.
They want to impress the coach.
Absolutely. We have a whistle, and don't tell me we've got another penalty.
Yeah, we got a cross-check.
Oh, my goodness. And this is going to be on Ogdensburg. And that's going to go against Mike Chambers, the big football player. Incidentally, our winner. And our congratulations to Ann Leo. Ann Leo, and that, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that Justin Walsh's grandmother? I believe so.
Congratulations to Ann.
Yeah, if that's, I can't remember Mrs. Leo's first name. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is, but Ann Leo of County Route 43 is the winner. Congratulations.
One correction on that last goal by the Raiders, Matt Robidoux. I inadvertently gave the assist to David Park. He touched it, but Ryan Gagne touched it after him.
So Gagne gets the other assist along with Engstrom, who made the beautiful pass. Of course, Robidoux was right where he's supposed to be.
Oh, you bet. And Engstrom knew that he was there.
That's exactly right. Here's Converse dumping it deep. Racing after it is Nathan Whitcup. Takes it behind the net. Looks. Centers. Oh, nice pass in front, and Converse stopped it, but couldn't get a stick. He centers. Shot saved. Nice one. And the puck's underneath the goalie, and he'll hold on. Whitcup shaking his head because he got a good shot off, but McClear just robbed him.
Great save. Great save. The Raiders buzzing around. Nathan Whitcup and Ryan Gagne and Chris Converse just cruising in that slot area, and Gagne threw it out to Nathan Whitcup, who was going across the crease, and he just one-timed it. Just a great save by Josh McClear.
Off the face-off. The puck picked up in front. Backhand chance for Massena, but to no avail. That was Chris Levine with an opportunity. Again, these guys, here's Francie at the point. He dumps it to Levine. Can he get the shot off? And he just can't. He gets knocked down, and back the other way comes Corey Boyer. His shot from center ice, right in the breadbasket. Meacham says, I'd like to drop it. There he does. He lost it in his equipment, and now the Raiders pick it up. Francia behind the net. Head man out to center ice. Bouncing puck dumped right back in the zone. Kevin Horan with it. Horan circles. Made a couple of mistakes tonight, but Kevin, he's going to be a good one. Here come the Raiders again, but they don't get into the zone. Right back comes Ogdensburg. Chuck Irvine after it. Steve Smith comes up with a puck, though, before Irvine can. Here comes Smith with it. Steps by a check. Moves it ahead as they go down the zone. That is, who is that? I don't have a 16 on my roster.
Nick Tubolino.
Nick Tubolino, yeah.
Could be Ryan Ramo, either one.
Yeah, it's either Tubolino or Ramo. Back to the point as the Raiders getting a chance to get everybody in the game here, which is nice. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't until, 2-3 minutes into the third period before the Raiders really put this one away. Because the Devils had a very good second period.
Yes, they did. Oh, that quick goal again.
And here comes Ogdensburg with a breakaway. It's Dishaw shot. Oh, robbed by goaltender Matt Meacham.
Beautiful save, beautiful pass.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything at this point of the game, but nonetheless, it's good if you can keep that, composure when you're way ahead.
You bet.
Here come the Raiders with less than a minute to go. They're going to win this hockey game and go to 2-1 on the year, 2-0 in the league. Oh, hard check thrown by Smith. We have a whistle. What do we got there? Apparently went up into the penalty box. We're down to 23 seconds.
Even last shift out there, you called number 15, Chris Levine, and he had some excellent shifts down in Ithaca. I guess I was calling him his dad's name, Brian, all the time. I come to find out. So anyway, my apologies to Chris. Because
we that's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I was informed of that.
Okay. We're going to just finish this one off, hopefully without any more penalties or anybody getting hurt or anything. 15 seconds left. The bouncing puck still in the zone, back out to center ice. Here comes Job, and he kind of ran into his own guy. Across the blue line, Converse throws a hard check. Job comes up with a loose puck, trickles out. Adam Wood says, where do I go? He's got everybody off sides. Finally dumps it with 1 second left. And the Raiders win the game going away, but they had to work for the victory, and this is good when they have to work for the win.
Yeah, at 6-1, but maybe the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story. It was closer than a 6-1, I do believe, Jerry.
I agree with you. Again, the final score, Massena 6 and Ogdensburg 1. Stay tuned. The post-game show is next on WMSA.